Hotel Echo Lima Lima Oscar. Good evening, live and direct from London, England, from your guy, the one and only and truly, yes, you guessed it, no real introduction here. Delta, did I say Delta? Delhi, London, Guna, Space, Romeo, Echo, Papa, Papa, Indigo, November. This is DLG repping here. What can I say? Season's done, and I'm doing the last roundup of all of Sunday's Premier League fixtures. And it was all 4 p.m. kickoffs. It was nice of a friend to get me into the ground and into his seat for the sunny afternoon. But other than that, we put on a magnificent display for nothing. Absolutely meant nothing because, well, why am I talking about us? Because I was at the game, yeah. So everything was decided: the title, the relegations, top 4, top 6, top 7, top 8, all decided. Anyway, before I get into it, yeah, don't forget to smash the thumbs up like button for me, please, in abundance. Make sure you share this channel all over, virally, all over the world, to your friends and your relatives. If you're watching for the first time, welcome on board. And share this channel amongst your friends and your relatives, and tell your friends and relatives to share this channel amongst their friends and relatives. In the comment section below, put in your messages, opinions, what's your expectation for next season for your team or Arsenal, for that matter. You don't have to be necessarily Arsenal fans. You can be all football fans are welcome on my channel. And that's coming from the westernized one. And on top of that, yeah, smash the subscribe button, please. Left, right, and center, all over. Let's get this channel going up to 1,000 subscribers. 1,000 subscribers, I said. Yep. I said 1,000 subscribers. If you do subscribe, remember, I'll shout you out, yeah? So the first game I'm going to talk about anyway is the game that I was at the Emirates, watching my team win 5-1 for nothing. So we go to Europa League, Thursday nights and Sundays in the Premier League. Beautiful, isn't it? Not. Well, the way to deal with that is you got to have a squad. And I have said it on my last video. I need Josh Kroenke, Edu, and the man them to deliver the goods and back the manager. When you finish doing your jobs, then you go out on holiday. Allow the manager to prepare. However, Arsenal were always in control, while Everton, and judging by their supporters, it was a party atmosphere from their part. You could see they were enjoying life, having a party. Whereas Arsenal, we just had to do the job in case the impossible was going to happen. Like, hell, yeah, the impossible was going to happen. Let's not get excited. Good goals from, good penalty from Martinelli, Eddie Nketiah. Early on in that game, even before the goal started raining in, Begovic made a good save from Bukayo Saka, was it? Cedric took his goal well in the second half. Gabriel got onto the score sheet. And Martin Odegaard got the goal of the game. And the goal that we conceded, well, Cedric was sleeping at the back stick there. He should have gone in on Van der Beek. It's easier to look at Onania and Xhaka. Maybe Holding had not been alert or aware of the danger coming at him. But Cedric's got to do more for me. I think that goal was on Cedric. But anyway, on the positive, we won 5-1. Cedric even got onto the score sheet. And, yeah, we just had to carry on the way we've produced moments this season. I mean, that performance alone, where was it against Tottenham? Newcastle. Oh, Palace, Brighton at home. Southampton away, and Palace, by the way, was at away and at home. Where was that against Brentford? Maybe Chelsea, if not Man City. There you go. What do I know? 13 league defeats. Anyway, it finished Arsenal 5, Everton 1. Next game, Brentford V Leeds. Well, I think it was a comfortable, one comfortable afternoon. I think Brentford may have started on the front foot. Saw the highlights of that game, and it was a afternoon for Brentford to forget. 2 red cards, and rightfully so. Leeds capitalised on an opportunity there. Well, even before the red cards, Leeds took the lead. I think Rafinha, beautiful penalty, near top bins. But Brentford, to their credit, they keep going on. They keep coming in. Brentford, to their credit, they just kept piling on the pressure, and obviously they attack to their strengths, and it was no surprise that they got an equaliser. But the red card on Sergio Canes, I believe, yeah, that just killed the spirit of the game for them. And even the second red card was too much for Brentford, and Leeds went on to win the game 2-1. So it finished Brentford 1, Leeds United 2, and that result kept Leeds in the Premier League. Brighton Hove Albion v West Ham. A fixture that West Ham have never won a league game at Brighton in the top flight history. I just saw the 40th minute of that game. Well, I didn't see anything. I just saw the highlights, and they showed the 40th minute of Antonio's left-footed strike on the right. What a strike! What a ping! Well taken goal. That could have won any game on another day. First half, maybe Brighton were on the front foot, maybe West Ham were on the front foot. Well, wasn't to know. Second half, Brentford had to improve, and it seemed to me that they were in the ascendancy, front foot. He got an equaliser through Veltman. Great strike. I think maybe Fabianski feels that he could have done more. Second goal, what a strike by Pascal Gross. Good finish. Turn, swivel, and unleashed an unstoppable left-footed drive. Third goal, well, capped off Brighton as a whole. They're brilliant football at times, and Danny Welbeck getting onto the score sheet. So it finished Brighton over Albion 3, West Ham United 1. Burnley v Newcastle. Now, this was a game that Burnley had to win, knowing that their goal difference was against them. And at the start of that game, I think Newcastle were out there to make a point for themselves. And Eddie Howe knew that not only travelling supporters have made it to Turf Moor, Eddie Howe wanted them to produce an honest display, and you could see St. Maximin, for example, he was up for it all game, and his team around him helped him to deliver the goods. And Callum Wilson, well, I think he was fouled I think the penalty was given for an handball by Nathan Collins, and Callum Wilson took his penalty well. To Burnley's credit, well, they responded as best they could, but in the second half, I think the damaging goal came when St. Maximin running at the Burnley right back directly and slots in a through pass, and Callum Wilson with a tap in 2-0. And to Burnley's credit, they still responded as best they can, and they did. And then Cornet got them back into the game. By then, it was just too little, too late. So it was confirmed that Burnley will be going down, and Leeds United will be staying up. So it finished Burnley 1, Newcastle United 2. Chelsea v Watford. The game at Stamford Bridge. uncertain future for Chelsea, although the takeover, from what I've heard, has been approved by the Premier League. Only time will tell what the new owner will be doing. However, on the pitch, another comfortable afternoon. And rightfully so. I feel that Chelsea were always favourites for this fixture, and Carl Havertz got his first goal in how many games? But to Brentford's credit, for Watford's credit, they came back into the game and got an equaliser for Dan Gosling, and then with a few minutes to go, Chelsea got the second goal of they got the winning goal, their second, and forgotten their goal scorer. But if you remember the goal scorer, if you were at the game, Chelsea fans, you remember the goal scorer from Sunday, drop it in the comment section below, please. Thank you. It finished Chelsea 2, Watford 1. Crystal Palace v Manchester United, a fixture that Manchester United have always done reasonably well, especially at Selhurst Park in the past. However, it was an opportunity for Palace to get one over their opponents, which they've never have much luck in doing during the time. However, Crystal Palace looked like they were up for it more, started off on the front foot, and a stupid throw-in that in their own half that led to Crystal Palace capitalising, and it was a Bruno Fernandes stupid pass, and Maguire and Lindelof were out of position. Dalot should have shown Wilfred Zaha down the line. Instead, he showed him inside, and on his strong right foot, beautiful finish. Manchester United responded with opportunities. Guaita had to make a couple of good saves. On top of that, Yo says Yo, back to you, On top of that, the new Manchester United manager Erik ten Hag was apparently shaking his head at Alex Telles. 5 R's. What do you think of Manchester United's new manager, and what do you expect from him? Leave it in the comment section below. However, for me, Crystal Palace did more than enough to win the game, and Manchester United players, they look like they couldn't wait for the final whistle so they can go on their holiday and regroup. So it finished Crystal Palace 1, Manchester United 0. Leicester City v Southampton. Now, it was a last game of the season at home for the home team. The visitors, they are obviously playing for pride, and you can see in that game how dominant Leicester were. James Maddison, been on form this season, gets the first goal of the game. I think Southampton got an equaliser, if I can remember correctly. 5R asks me, is your YouTube full-time? Is your YouTube your full-time job? Not quite my full-time job yet, but one day it will be. But I'm doing every video every daily as possible. So it's all about consistency. That's what I'll boil it down to. But thanks for asking. Yeah, Leicester City, well, you can see with Brendan Rodgers, I think the board will have faith in him. And you can see the football that was played. Yuri Tillemans giving away a penalty. Southampton, I think James Ward-Prowse took it. No, that was not the equaliser. I think Leicester City made it 2-0. And a good finish by Jamie Vardy, without a shadow of a doubt. Southampton got one back, but too little too late, as Leicester were always going to go on and win the fixture. And James Maddison getting his second goal of the game. Jose Perez getting his first of 2 goals. Nice, neat finishes. And then the second goal, splendid finish. And I feel that next season Leicester could be a threat for the top 6, possibly pushing top 4. But then again, it depends on Yuri Tillemans. If he's decided his future, then we will know in a later stages of the summer transfer window. However, it finished Leicester City 4, Southampton 1. Liverpool v Wolves now the title decider. That was Liverpool got off to a rotten start at the beginning of the game. Right on the second minute, they were 1-0 down. Counter-attacking break by Wolves. Konaté misses his header, and before you know it, Wolves took the advantage on a counter-attack. Low crossing into the box, and Pedro Neto was never going to miss, and that was well assisted by Raul Jimenez. However, Liverpool showed their mettle, and the thing they did very well was not panic. And before you know it, they got the goal that they were going to get, and richly deserved. And good finish by Sadio Mane. Well taken. And then Liverpool thought they had the lead earlier on in that game, in that second half, but it was ruled out to be offside, and rightfully so. However, they did get the lead. They did take the lead, and Mohamed Salah got his 23rd league goal of the season. By then, Manchester City were probably making a comeback historically. However, good build-up, well-worked goal, and Andy Robertson threw an assist from Firmino, slots in Liverpool's 3rd of the game. So it finished Liverpool 3, Wolves 1, and the game that Liverpool fans were interested in was Manchester City v Aston Villa. It seems like Manchester City may have been nervous, and that happens. And Aston Villa, to their credit, obviously may have sensed that nerves and took advantage. And took advantage they did. And if you look at the first half, you would think that Man City should have converted the opportunities they had. But credit to Aston Villa in the first half, they defended quite well, and they took the lead. Not against run of play, in my humble opinion. Matt Cash at the far stick, getting a header past Ederson to put Villa fans into Bedlam. And then in the second half, Aston Villa had to defend as well as they could, and they did that. And on the counter-attack, Coutinho, who's had joy against Manchester City as a Liverpool player, gets onto the score sheet against Man City yet again, 2-0. Now, the news must have filtered around Anfield because Liverpool fans, well, they had one eye on their game, but they had eyes on their game, but ears on the Etihad, and the events there, yeah, it drew their attention. Even Jurgen Klopp had to get his players to focus. Then, if you look at the comeback, well, Pep Guardiola yet again, tactical nous he is in abundance. He made 2 substitutions that changed the game for me. Raheem Sterling, good bit of wing play, crosses, Gundogan, backstick, bullet header from 4 yards out, 2-1 Aston Villa. And you could possibly sense by the crowd reaction that the comeback was on. And before you know it, an equaliser that was well deserved. Rodri, very calm and composed on the side foot, low drive, 2-2, past the outstretched hand of who was in goal? Olsen, who deputised for Emiliano Martinez. And then, well, the goal that sent Man City fans wild into ecstasy. Kevin De Bruyne, a brilliant moment of brilliance. Poor clearance from Tyrone Mings, but Man City took advantage of that. Low ball in. And before you know it, De Bruyne finds a low ball in and Gundogan at the back stick to tap him from like a yard out. He was not going to miss from there. And my words, if you see the ecstasy around the Etihad Stadium, yeah, you could feel the joy. because that was the goal that clinched Man City their 6th Premier League title, but 4 Premier League titles out of 5 seasons. That's a terrific record. Now I have to make them favourites next season. So congratulations to Manchester City, and it finished Manchester City 3, Aston Villa 2, and once again congratulations to the guys in the sky blue shirts, the management, the players, the football club, and most of all, congratulations to their supporters. Well done on another Premier League title. Next game, saving the worst to last, Norwich City v Spurs. It was never in doubt that Spurs were bang-on favourites, and you can see by Norwich's standard why they deserve to be relegated. So many stupid mistakes at the back, and Tim Krul, he had to take the responsibility for the first goal, it was the second goal of that game, but the first goal, easy, too easy. Kulusevski, through Norwich's defence, getting a tap in, and it was a good work by the attacking Tottenham player. Second goal, calamity. David James settings. Tim Krul, you should hold your head in shame, because you played a pass from the back that backfired, and before you know it, your team is 2-0 down, and a simple header for Harry Kane. In the second half, Tottenham showed their class. The third goal goes in. Norwich City are just now waiting for the whistle. And the fourth goal, Heung-min Son, with his 22nd league goal of the season, making it 4-0 to Tottenham, and they weren't done yet. The second goal, Tottenham's 5th, summed up the comeback to get 4th place, and that puts them in a Champions League position, and Arsenal just outside of the top 4. So it finished Norwich City 0, Tottenham 5. And to be honest, that is a painful way of losing the top 4. However, we'll be back again next season as Arsenal. And mark my words, hopefully we have a great summer transfer window somehow. Anyway, that's the end of the Premier League roundup. I would like to say, ladies and gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching and saving the best to last, as I always do. Thank you so much for putting up with me throughout the whole season. And be aware, I will be doing my DLG Repping daily transfer news of Arsenal, of all things related to Arsenal transfers in and out. So let's embrace that one. Until now, I'll say take care of your friends, take care of your families, take care of yourselves, stay good, look after yourselves. Peace, love, and bless again. Until next time, DLG Repping, I'll be talking to you again, yeah? Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Like, comment like 5 R's. And ask any question you've got for me. Until then, I'm out of here. Please just remember to be nice.